I saw a falcon on both days. I've always wanted to see this rare bird, and to see it twice in 2 days was such a thrill. It brought home to me just how isolated and undisturbed an area we were rafting in. Without Tom's expert ears and eyes, would have been unaware of what was soaring above us and missed this unique sight. A highlight was the total sense of isolation and wilderness that began within 10 minutes of launching the raft and lasted until we saw some fishermen an hour before reaching the takeout site. This was exactly what we've been looking for when researching a rafting experience for our family. Although we were only away for 2 days, we felt we'd been on a huge adventure, and at times it felt like we were exploring uncharted territory. Running the rapid from the inside of the kayak and finding out how hard it is to negotiate the currents and avoid the rocks when you don't have a guide with you. We all love the thrill of being slightly at the mercy of the river and yet never doubting the ability of our guides to come to our aid if we got into trouble. Some of our strongest memories are of being wrapped around rocks, capsized, thrown half out of the kayak and fighting doggedly to stay in the kayak and remain afloat despite the river's efforts to sink us. Even those of us who ended up in the water remember the experience as exhilarating rather than terrifying.
Have you always had a desire to do an overnight river rafting trip but been put off by the thought of roughing it? You know, all those mental pictures of poor food, being cold, wet, tired and sleeping on uneven ground. River Valley's Mountain to Vineyard overnight rafting trip on the Ngaruroro River in Hawke's Bay could be the trip you're after. Imagine 2 days on a wilderness river with lots of rapids and not exceeding grade 3. That is fun but not too challenging, and all the while being surrounded by the spectacular beauty of the Kaweka Ranges. Let's summarise then. This is a trip for those who like moderate adventure, great food and good wine, Hawke's Bay wine of course, comfortable riverside camping, the fun of riding lots of rapids, and to be surrounded by beautiful scenery. The season for the Ngaruroro is very short. River Valley has departures each year during October, November and December only. After this date, the river generally has insufficient flow. You can find out more information by visiting River Valley's website www.rivervalley.co.nz. See you on the river this spring.
Camping on a boulder-strewn terrace on a bend in the river, surrounded by manuka scrub, with cliffs above us and water racing by. Add to this the freedom to pitch our tents wherever we choose, the feeling that it had been a long time since anyone else had camped here, and the reassuring ease with which our guide set up the tent and cooked a great meal while we rested our tired bodies. A truly memorable end to a fantastic